girl, when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking these. Rock with me, baby, ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that.
Season 9. 1 day remaining. Whoa, I don't believe it! It's you! I love you!
Look out there, MP. What is it?
Let's get after it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
What's up, MP?
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And here we can check out the story for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for Washington, they've got Chris Middleton, Sarr out there with Portis. Then it's Koulibaly, and it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
At first, it seemed like MP may have been over his head a bit with the goal, but he's continued to work and keep his head down and deliver on his promise. I expect to see him All-Star Weekend if he can keep this up.
Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3. Here's Koulibaly. Nembhard covering. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Lewis.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Halliburton for 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate. We need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Sarr throws it down. Beautiful
full reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Nemhard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 8.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The tray. Washington with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And he's able to get it back. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pass to Carrington. Back to Lewis. Koulibaly with it to the inside. Lewis hits the bucket.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Halliburton. Turner trying to free himself up. And it's Halliburton missing.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Pass to Carrington. Outside Lewis. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 8. Now Nemhard. Now Turner. The jump hook. It's good.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Siakam outside. Halliburton looking around. Off target from outside.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And they pick up 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pacers trail by 10. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Lewis kicks to Portis. Lewis passes to Saar. Lewis outside. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Lewis has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Wizards lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second. Saar's checked in for Drummond. Portis comes in for Chris Middleton. And Lewis subbed in for Jordan Poole. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Pippen. They've got Lewis. Portis is out there with George. Then it's Czar. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Czar's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. The latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. In today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Wizards leading by 21. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Neesmith after the made shot from Lewis. Here's Halliburton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside for Lewis. Sinks the three-pointer. Lewis has got 15 points.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Nemhard, the pass to Neesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lewis dishes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
This is a guy with size. end range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Portis. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Stolen by Lewis. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Lewis outside. Here's Saar. And the shot goes in. Saar's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Poked loose. Portis for three. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Washington out in front, opening up a huge gap. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Wizards.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
On the court for Indiana, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Cleveland was phenomenal. He finished with 57 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He was remarkable in that game. Not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Lewis. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Wizard shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
Indiana foul. Pascal Siakam.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Indiana. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential. Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
All free throws good from Turner. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and what the timing ideal, my goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, here's Lewis. He's got 19. Sarr's shot is off.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Got that one up quick. And it's now 22 points for money.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Back to Lewis. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Halliburton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lewis passes to Portis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Neesmith has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the left side wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Lewis. Here's the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Coulibaly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. It's good from long range. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Lewis on the way. He's covered by Halliburton. Sarr, again the Wizards score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Washington with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass.
Since it was put into place in the NBA.
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Lewis checked in for Jordan Poole. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Naismith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Pippen. Andre Drummond is out there with George. Then it's Lewis. And it's Carrington in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. This one for three. It's hauled in by George.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's Halliburton missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Lewis passes to Champagny. George dishes to Lewis. To the paint. Pass to Drummond. And he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
And here is Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. Shot to stop the run. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half. Lewis down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Lewis on top. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And here is Turner, defended by Drummond.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at the number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Halliburton, no good.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Outside for Lewis. Back to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Naismith. Halliburton outside. So it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in.
appreciate the effort tonight.
Great win tonight, MP.
MP's looking like a quarterback out there, running options, calling audibles, putting up points, dominating through orchestrating.
You've made a lot of progress towards your goal. People are talking about how you delivered in big games against big-time players.
Thanks, Coach. I just wish I would have been able to lock in just a little bit more, man.
Something to work on for the future. Still, people are impressed. You showed them what you could do.
You think I'll make All-Star?
Cliff says you got a real good chance. Just got to wait and see what the voters do.
I can live with that.
Nice work, MP. You did a good job.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Oh, say does that star.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Bitt. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, BA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction, it gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system, and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Hood Schifino in at the 2 spot. Here's Lewis. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kispert, shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I'm going to go. Brian Keith and I were able to chat. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Lewis. Takes the 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Irving looking around. 4-3. That one no good. Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Kispert's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
George passes to Lewis. Kispert outside. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Well, last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. No good. Excellent D there from Davis.
due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Lively finds Davis. Irving with it. Ooh, nice D from George.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determines not to give up the easy deuce there.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
He misses the free throw. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Koulibaly, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Mavericks trail by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Here's Marshall, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Lewis to the paint. Here's Carrington. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 28 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that way tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. Inside. It's good.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving for 3. Sarr pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
To the middle. Pass to Lewis. Down low. George outside. Here's Lewis. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Wizards up by 15. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided.
On the court.
You got this, MP.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Hood Schifino from deep. He can't hit that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Here's Kispert. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Again, the miss by Dallas. Washington leading by 17. Pass to Lewis. Now Kispert. Inside. Kicks it to George. Portis, the pass to Lewis. And stolen by Irving. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino's got 5 now.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Irving, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Kispert, pass to Lewis. Four on the clock. Back to Kispert. Let's go with a 3. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys. Building off that efficient first quarter.
Williams from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And there's the screen. Kispert's shot is good.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. So for Dallas, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Williams. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Lewis passes to Poole. Drills it from deep. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's the floater. And George lays it in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, you can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Davis. The three-pointer off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Right side, Coulibaly. Here's Lewis. And again, Washington with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Davis. They need this. Not going to go that time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Washington running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
25.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Okay, fellas, Now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat her.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Washington shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively. Najee Marshall is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hood Schifino in at the two-guard spot. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Lewis. Outside Coulibaly. And again, Washington with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Marshall can't hit. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Lewis passes to Sarr. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And it's Washington with another.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Marshall. Davis with it. Back to Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot with Schifino. They can't stop the run with that one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. And maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
To the inside. Here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 10.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
The line for the Wizards. Sarr. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So hits one and misses one at the line. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, BA. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Outside for Davis. Takes a three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George outside to the middle. Shot's good by Sarr. He's got 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Here's Marshall. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Remaining the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Lewis passes to Sarr. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Davis. A minute 39 left in the third. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Marshall's got his first 2 points of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Lewis. Jacks up a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the three-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And again, it's Washington with a three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Lewis passes to Sarr. Here's Lewis. Pass to Sarr. Kispert on the wing. And here's Coulibaly. Here's Lewis. He's got 18. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hood Schifino. Back to Irving. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Lewis. And the Wizards with another three.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's Washington destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from... much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the Wizards making a change here. Lewis has checked in. Hood Schifino's checked in for Dallas. They've got Chris Middleton, and it's Lewis in at the one. That's the group for Washington right now.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Lewis. Here's Middleton. He's guarded by Irving. Down low. Now here's Middleton. He shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Lewis. It's good. Hornets has got 4 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Washington left side. It's rebounded by Washington. over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Lewis. Pass to Portis. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Dallas no good that time either.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Portis. Nails the baby hook.
Inside, Portis knows exactly what to do. He gets physical and wins that joust.
Irving with it. Middleton covering. And it's Irving missing. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Middleton outside. Pass to Lewis. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. And you can see how scary this team can be. When everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to them. This team.
And what a huge performance it was for money.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Lewis passes to Champagny. Here's Lewis. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Portis. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Hood-Schifino. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Middleton. So we see the Wizards taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Great win tonight, MP. So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
California housing getting better with my vision. All of my rich bill came in the FedEx. Like a person I ain't never been. While I'm looking at my friends, presidential tenants in the back, I'm big. You better stay on the game. Take it to a spot, same bar, since you ready. Put the double law with the stars.
Hello. Have a look around. Goodbye. Please come back anytime. You're always welcome.
I know I lost your trust, but I made it. I got it. I tell you how I felt. I took the door, now damn. I take the ball, I took the hummer. Shout it back for a real one. I done turned the dance to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions in it. She heard of me, she got emotions. Got my heart like I feel a heart.
Oh, hi. Welcome.
Hi, welcome in.
Thank you for coming in.
Hello. Welcome in. Good. Bye. Good seeing you. Hi. How are
Thank you so much.
Bye. You can come back anytime.
Hey, nice to see you. Come back soon. Hi, what's on me? Thanks for coming in.
I got him!
Yo, check.
Way to grab it!
Hey! Shut up! Throw it up, and it goes in. 0-3. Hey! I got him! No! Shoot it! Hey, trap. Yo! Get open.
I got you! Box out! That's what's up. Let's go where we're all about.
Wait. Shut up.
Good take, baby.
I got him. 6-5. 5-6. Get there! I got him. Hey, heads up! Pick it up! Go! Go down low!
They say revenge. Oh, the good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And in the fall, then we fall. Puppet strings.
Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with...
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's your love or possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second to just sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with...
So they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. change it.
But what up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what up? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here's Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Outside, Ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said,